Hello, Professor. Good evening. Today, here we are. Group 8 is here to present a project on access control on IoT nodes. So, we are three in a group, namely Krishna Chaitanya Anisetti, Manish Racha, and Pujita Raj Potola. And today, I'm here to present the topic. So going to the first slide on access control on IoT nodes, it refers to a process implementing data security, which helps organizations to monitor and manage who are authorized to access corporate resources and data. Coming to the types of access control, we have three types here. They are DAC, RBAC, and MAC. DAC assigns access rights based on rules specified by users, and RABC is used when system administrator need to access rights based on the organization rules instead of the individual user accounts within an organization. MAC is actually a hierarchical approach to control access to files and resources. It also access to resource objects, which is controlled by the settings defined by the system administrator. Going to the next slide, how access IoT access control is used in blockchain. It is actually recommended where confidentiality and security as well as privacy of data and information are very first priority in the net in any of the organization, and this technology provides high confidence and tamper resistance implemented in a distributed approach without a centralized access, and it is also purely accessible solution which offers end-to-end decentralized protection while diminishing the changes of user mistakes. It also ensures security against cyber attacks and threats. So coming to the types of blockchain technology, here we have four types. They are public, private, hybrid, and consortium. So the next slides will be explained by my teammate.
Yeah. So as we discussed on this about the access control, now we will go to discuss on attacks. So what are the attacks on the IoT devices? So there are these types of attacks like cryptojacking. What is cryptojacking? Computers are hijacked for their computational power to mine cryptocurrencies. And the next one is like flash loan attacks. What is it will exploit the uncolorized loan by manipulating smart contract inputs. The next one is rug pulls. Insiders that create hype about a program only to abandon and expose details. The next one is DDoS, that is like distributed denial of service, and the routing attack and the DAO attack. So, what are the features of blockchain? The features of blockchain are uh, classified into these types like programmable, distributed, anonymous, immutable, secure, timestamped, and anonymous. What is programmable? A blockchain is programmable, that is like a smart contracts, and the secure, all records are individually encrypted as shown in the figure. Like see, we can see like in anonymous, the identifier of participants is either anonymous or pseudonymous. And timestamped, a transaction's timestamp is recorded on a block. So next slide. Encryption in blockchain technology. Encryption, this refers to converting data into code that cannot be easily guessed. Yeah, like whenever any data, every data is should be encrypted so that the other person, so that any hacker should not get to know what the actual data is. So symmetric encryption. This encryption will be like two types, that is symmetric and asymmetric. Symmetric encryption, this is a cryptography technology for encryption in which a similar secret key to encrypt raw data at the source, and the key is sent with a version, and the same key is used to decrypt the data on the receiver side. So with the help of the same key, uh, by the source to destination, the data will be decrypted again by the receiver after encryption was done from the sender. So what is asymmetric encryption? In this type of encryption, the users have both private and public keys that are to be used on data security, in which it's impossible to guess on the private key from the public key. So it will be impossible for to guess on the private key from the public key, as it mentioned. So it is really difficult to the algorithm. Previous slide. It's really difficult for the algorithm to be solved as a way of retrieving a piece of data in this way. So next slide. So what are the advantages of blockchain technology? The advantages are like it will give more security, the real-time tracking, no single point of failure, transparency of data, no third-party contact will be involved, trust and legit transactions will be going on, the cost will be very less, and it's unalterable. It means it cannot be altered. The next slide. So how it works in timeline. A transaction is requested, example, sending money to another person. Transaction is broadcasted via network. So from here, network validates the transaction using cryptography. Then transaction is represented online as a block. Then block is added to the existing blockchain and the transaction gets completed. So here the blockchain technology works in this way. And from here, the next slide will be explained by Chaitanya.
So guys, coming to the response of the blockchain technology on IoT devices in security breaches, the actions are the session termination, and the next one is redirecting the traffic, and the next one is closing down of communication links, limiting the functionalities on the users, and the last one is suspension of the transaction and the operations. Next slide. Coming to the next slide. The solutions of blockchain technology has transactions, intellectual property, government operations, and crowdfunding and voting, data storage and security, and intermediaries. Coming to the conclusion of IoT technologies and devices, an integrated security strategy that links access to control networks and security rules not only provides business with the visibility they want for the effective security, but also allows automated detection, prevention, and reaction to threats. It guarantees that device intelligence is shared, that access restrictions are uniformly implemented, and that compromised devices are removed as promptly as possible with little impact on important business activities and workflows. Mm, Coming to the working demo, our teammate Manish will explain about the working demo.
Yeah. So like from here, we are going to explain about the working demo that we have found on YouTube, a real scenario, which was taken a real scenario and it was found. And like we don't have the option to do all the stuff with getting that with electric items and make the live demo. So instead of that, we have found one video in YouTube that is completely related and related to our topic, and we are going to show on the screen share right now. So here it shows about the access control for IoT devices with a demo topology. See, this is how it works on the audio also. I'm not able to listen. So here, like this is the application where we will provide the ID and type of authorization, like it's one-time authorization or always authorized or time-based authorization, like timer-based. Like it with this timer, this much time it will be like it will show. And the privilege access, that what type of level of access, like read-only access or read-write and something else. In this way, we will provide the access to the user and how much time, how many seconds. In this way, we will provide the details. So for device node 1 with privilege 3 has been entered. So from here, we have given a Raspberry. From Raspberry, we will going to execute. So this is how the live demo works. And from here, you can stop it, Pujita. So complete video link will be shared on PPT. And Dr. Mitra, like we would like to inform that we are not able to perform the live demo on from our side regarding this. Instead of that, we found something which is similar to this and we have uploaded. And I hope we will, yeah, you will be satisfied for our work. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.